Hey, good very morning, afternoon. It's 12 p.m. noon in the UK. Another hot day, the last day of the heat wave, probably, hopefully. Let's get started. First, let me know if you can hear me all right. I can see there is someone there already. So let me know if you can hear me okay. I hope you can see me okay as well. I'm gonna check the preview myself on YouTube. I've got this preview here. Yeah, I think it looks all right. Okay, cool. So today's topic will be gratitude and how gratitude can give you anything you want. It's kind of very simple, but to understand it, you need to know a few things. So first thing to get anything you want is to have a strong desire for it. When you have a strong desire for something, you will find energy, motivation, inspirations and ideas how to get it. Now, to have a strong desire and sustain it for a long time, you need to believe you can get it. You need to have faith. So if you don't have faith, you're not gonna desire something. Yeah, so that sorts itself out, the belief thing. Why is it important? You will understand if you still don't understand. So number one, you need to have a desire. Number two, you need to have faith. But as I said, if you don't have faith, you won't have the desire, or desire will not last long. So that's why I recommend, and many other people, not to set a goal that's too high. Always choose a goal that's like in the sweet spot. So it's big enough to excite you, but small enough so that you can believe you can get it. Okay? That will guarantee that, not guarantee, but it will help you to keep the desire at the high level for most of the time. So have the desire. Now, how does gratitude gives us anything we want? Well, I want you to read this very short paragraph of just a few sentences from this brilliant book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. I think Wallace Wattles, that's how it should be pronounced, if I'm not mistaken. You can find this book for free as a PDF or on YouTube as an audiobook. It's in public domain now. So let me read it for you, okay? So, this is important. First, you believe that there is one intelligent substance from which all things proceed. Second, you believe that this substance gives you everything you desire. And third, you relate yourself to it by a feeling of deep and profound gratitude. Now, when you start practicing it, you will probably experience what I have experienced, like a feeling of feeling really good and having this faith. So I'm thinking about how I achieved certain things in my life, and I know, oh my God, I had that feeling before. I knew I was going to get it, and in some cases it took me a few days, and in some cases a few years, but I knew I was going to get it. I decided, I set my mind onto a target, I focused on it, and I overcame all obstacles and I got it. I really achieved it, but it was that feeling. And when I have the gratitude, when I express gratitude for everything I have and for everything I'm going to have, I get back that feeling, that faith. Faith is very important, you know. So gratitude helps you get faith, and faith helps you keep the desire going. And the desire is the thing that makes you get the things. Because if you desire something, you have a strong desire, you will always find a way to get it. You will get great ideas, you will connect with the right people, circumstances, and it will be easy, it will be pleasurable, and you will easily overcome all obstacles. Okay, does it make sense to you? I hope it does. Okay, so first, you believe that there is one intelligent substance from which all things proceed. Second, you believe that this substance gives you everything you desire. Third, you relate yourself to it by a feeling of deep and profound gratitude. Okay, so let's talk about the feeling of gratitude, because I've been thinking about this today and looking at my life. You know, we all know how to express gratitude, so we know how to act as we are grateful, yeah? So we say, oh, thank you, I appreciate it, but we don't necessarily know how to feel it, yeah? Myself at least, I haven't been able to kind of feel gratitude very strongly. I was kind of grateful, but I didn't feel it like inside until I started practicing it. So on one hand, gratitude is not something difficult. You know, you go to a restaurant, you order a meal, the waiter or waitress brings you the meal, and you are grateful. You say, oh, thank you very much. So it's not like, oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you, you know. No, just, yeah, oh, thank you. And then you can take it a bit higher by simply focusing on here, on your heart area, the heart chakra, which is kind of in your chest here. And you can touch it with your hand if you want to, or you can just simply think about it and make this connection between your mind and your heart, okay? And then you think about all the things you're grateful for. Like right now you say, thank you for my body, for the health I have. Thank you for peace around me. Thank you for the house I live in. Thank you for the mattress, the bed, and everything else. And you need to find a way. At first you might not feel it, but you need to practice until you find a way. When you feel it, actually, you feel that gratitude and you feel great, okay? Once you feel it, then it will be easy for you to simply get into the right vibration, to the right space. Once you're in the space of gratitude, in the space of the right emotions, you will start getting ideas, you will get excited, you will get energy to act, you will start discovering things that you have forgotten about. You will go like, oh my God, I have this, I have that, I know that person, I could do this. Ideas will just start coming to you. It works like magic, I kid you not. It does work like magic. By the way, the aircon just kicked in, so I hope it doesn't disturb you too much. Hey John, and hey Simpler Bo, thank you for joining us. So ask me questions. Is this clear? So let me recap. Step number 1, desire. Develop a desire. Decide what you want and develop a burning desire for it. Who said that? Who was the first one to kind of write it in a book? Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich, and maybe in some other books of his as well. He said, step number 1, decide what you want and write it down. Number 2, develop a burning desire for its achievement. Without knowing what you want, without having the burning desire, you cannot get much in life. Because knowing what you want is not enough. Without desire, you will not have energy, you will not have ideas, you will not have the right vibration to attract the right people, circumstances and events, and you won't have energy to overcome obstacles and so-called failures. Yeah, failures, remember, don't exist. You only fail when you decide you have failed, you know, and you give up. That's a failure. Until you decide, you haven't failed, okay? Like Edison supposedly have tested 10,000 materials before he came up with the right one for the bulb that didn't burn and lasted for a long time. 10,000 different materials, can you imagine? So he didn't fail 10,000 times, or did he? No, he found 10,000 ways in which his bulb couldn't work. Simple as that, yeah? And then he found one that worked, okay? So step number 1, decide what you want, develop a burning desire, and step number 2, for its achievement. Now, for those of you who don't know what you want from your life, I promise you, you know what you want. You might not know what you want in your life in long term, or maybe as a career exactly, but you have a vague idea. And how do you get to that idea of what you want? How do you decide what you want? How do you find out? Okay, there's an easy exercise. You can do it for 10 to 15 days, every day. Make a list of things that you want, and you can divide it into 2 sections. One section, my private life, the other section, my career. And you just write things that I want, private life, 10, 15 things, maybe 5 is enough if that's enough, like a home, a perfect girlfriend or boyfriend or husband, wife, I don't know, a big garden, a nice car, regular holidays, you know, things like this. And then career list, I want to earn this much money a year, ideally doing what? If you don't know exactly, you could say working with people or helping people do something, or then maybe you write down, I want to work with a team, I want to work part-time or full-time, I want to work, I don't know, I want to have some investments, you know, and do this every day. because every day you will come up with a little bit different ideas, and after 2 weeks of doing this you will have a pretty good idea of what you want in life, and some of the things will pop up more often than others. So these are the indications of things that you really want, somewhere deeper down there. Now, before you ask, I'm gonna tell you, you need to start from scratch every day. Don't look at the lists that you wrote the day before, you know, just start from scratch. If you can't remember, then, and you think it might be helpful, then you can have a look and say, oh yeah, I also want this, yes. But always start from scratch without looking at what you've done previously. Okay, good, cool. Hey, Hashwin, you're back. Okay, good to have you, and Brisk as well. Okay, cool, guys. Today I have set the settings for the minimal latency. I wonder how big the latency is. So 0, 1, 2, 3 seconds. Okay, perfect. So we are almost live. You know, this is really good. Only 3 seconds. Fantastic. So again, gratitude. I really want you to get it. Get the book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. It's free. You can find it on YouTube or other places, Google, everywhere, PDF or audiobook. Okay, so step number 1. What's the step number 1? Tell me, what's the step number 1? Define what you want. What's the step number 2? Develop a burning desire for its achievement. Okay, so once you've decided what you want, and it doesn't need to be anything fancy, you know, the pitfall of this is people often look for something really fancy, like, wow, this, I want this, I don't know, and I want to feel like, oh, or whatever it is, you know. No, start simple. If you don't know what it is, if you don't know that you want to be, I don't know, a singer or I don't know, a famous actor, then start with something simple and then build up on it, you know. Then second thing, once you develop a desire, it will be easy to achieve it, and once you achieve it, it will be easy to dream bigger. So how do you get desire? Again, focus on something that you can believe in. And how can you increase your belief? Well, obviously reduce doubt and worry, but also express gratitude for everything you have got, and believe that you got everything from that thinking substance that Wallace Wattles talks about, that gives you everything you desire. And think about how this substance has given you everything you have in certain situations, especially when you wanted something and you focused on it and you got it. Think about it. Okay, Hashwin, did I remember you? When did I remember you? Yesterday? No, yesterday I didn't remember you, but a minute ago I remembered you. A few days ago I remembered you. So ask more specific questions, my friend. Which sport do you think is most, what do you mean? Which, I think you misspelled which. You spelled like which, you know, like this woman on, you know, that casts magic spells. What is the time? I said at the beginning of the video, it's now 14 past 12. Why are you asking me about time? You have your own watch or clock, don't you? Anonymous guy, hi, yes, thank you. Okay, so we're talking about how gratitude can give you everything. So guys, there is no, because of this short latency, there is no DVR option, so you cannot rewind it, but you can watch it afterwards. When we finish, you should be able to watch it again. So I'm gonna recap. Gratitude. So step number 1 to getting what you want is decide what you want. Step number 2, what's the step number 2? Develop a burning desire for its achievement. And how do you develop burning desire? By increasing faith. And how do you increase faith? By focusing on gratitude for everything you have and for everything you have gotten, but you really need to develop it, and I've already talked about it. Okay, so I'm saying, if you played any sport, which is best for you? When I was in primary school and secondary school, I usually played football, not American football, no, normal football, because that was popular in our schools. And then I started doing martial arts. I've been doing martial arts. Guys, I want you to ask questions about the subject, which is gratitude, getting things that you want, desire, questions related to the subject. Okay, that I would appreciate it. Yeah, would be nice. I'm asking means you are in London, I'm in India, that's it. Okay, yeah, I know you're in India, mate. Yeah, I remember you said that before. I think it's 5.5 hours difference. And you should know I'm in London, you know, I've told you many times. Or you have a poor memory. Right, so the book we're talking about is again The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles, but not only. I want you to practice gratitude every day. Now watch this video by this guy called Neville, what's his name, Neville Goddard, or let me look it up. Let me look it up. Where is that guy? Yeah, obviously when I need it I can't find it. Let me look at it, my history. Neville Goddard, How to Use Your Imagination. Brilliant, brilliant 20 minutes that will make your life much better. I'm gonna paste the link for you. I pasted the link in the chat to make it easy for you, so no excuses. Okay, I'm a school kid and I'm pretty stupid. How can I concentrate on my studies and remember things? Okay, cool. First of all, do not say that you're stupid, okay? You are not stupid. You have never been and you never will be unless you choose to. You may act in a stupid way sometimes, okay? And maybe you're not very clever in school subjects, but that doesn't mean that you're stupid, okay? What you need to do is to learn from your mistakes, look at things that you've done, the stupid things you've done, and learn from them. Do not judge yourself, just say, okay, this was not very clever, this was not very clever, and this is how we become wise, clever people. Do you know how many stupid things I have done in my life? I don't know, millions probably, and some of them were so stupid I'm ashamed of even thinking about them, and I don't even tell people about it because, you know. So you're not stupid, okay? You're not stupid. You're not stupid, okay? How can you concentrate on my studies and remember things? There are many techniques on how to study. I have a video on studying and learning techniques. There are some methods of how to improve your memory, how to remember things incredibly well. So study those. And if you want to change how you think about yourself, how to perceive things, and start getting great results at school, watch my video on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. It's available, it's there, you can watch it, learn from it. And if you have any questions, then come back to me and ask. But learn from that video. Simple as that. And the most important thing, again, do not ever say that you're stupid, okay? Ever, to yourself, to anyone. Just say, okay, that was stupid of me. It's okay, you've done something stupid, you acknowledge that. Yes, that was stupid of me, I'm sorry, you know, I'm gonna learn my lessons. And if you've done something that has kind of harmed other people, or, you know, caused some issues for others, make it up for them. Ask them, hey, I've messed up, how can I make it up for you? And if they say, no, you can't, they okay, fine, I apologize, and just walk away. Even if they said when they were angry, you know, they said it, walk away. You know, if you still can make something up for them without their permission, you can still do it, but be careful, because sometimes we might anger people even more, you know. So ideally wait for the dust to settle. That's it, really. So go back to your studies, start affirming that you're not stupid, start affirming, sorry, that you are actually clever. And remember that you just need to find areas of life where you're clever. You know, you might not be clever at mathematics, or I don't know, literature or anything, but there is something you're clever in. Maybe computer games, maybe some sports. You are clever at something, okay? Brilliant. There is also something else. Even if you're not good at something, if you choose, if you decide, I really want to improve that, and you focus on it, you will get better results. Now, not everyone was born, let's say, with a brain for mathematics. Very few people have, you know. So don't expect to be a mathematical genius even after many years of studies, because if your brain has not been designed for that, is not wired for that, it's not going to happen. But if you focus and study mathematics, in a very short time, you will be much, much better than you are now. In school, I do mathematics, chemistry, and science. Okay, and Any further questions? Guys, if there are no questions, I'm gonna finish very soon, so probably in 10 minutes. So please ask me questions, ideally related to the subject: gratitude, desire, achieving anything you want in life. True or false, in the near future robots will take over the world? Well, of course they will, but that depends what you mean take over. I don't know if they will be the rulers of the world, probably not. Why would they do that? But they will be omnipresent. Already there are robots in so many places like you have no idea, and the revolution has just started, you know. Now there are some people are worried about AI taking over and controlling us, but I don't think that an artificial intelligence would have any interest in controlling us. It would just create infrastructure by itself without the need for us, you know. It might decide that we are not necessary, and it will just get rid of us probably in an instant in some clever way, with some nano robots or something. How can I improve my studies as soon as possible? First of all, what did I say about today's subject? What is the number one thing you need to do? Decide what you want. So if improving your studies is number one thing, decide, this is what I want, improve my studies. This is what I really want, I'm going to focus on it. Okay, what's the step number two? I already said it, I don't know, like 7 times probably. Develop a burning desire for it. Okay, so think about it. Okay, I'm going to improve my studies. When I improve my studies, I'm going to feel this good, I'm going to achieve this, I'm gonna maybe, you know, will be more popular with girls, maybe I will be able to do this, maybe I'll be able to get a better job and earn more money, will have a better holiday, sleep better. Develop burning desire for it. Be grateful. Use gratitude, express gratitude, like in a humble way, express gratitude. Dear universe, God, whoever, or dear thinking substance, thank you for improving my studies so much. And I want you to define, this is important, define what it means, because you said improve my studies. I need you to define it and write it on paper what it means. Maybe there is a particular grade you want to get from a subject or a few subjects, you know, like you want to have A or 5, whatever the grade system is in your country. Let's say we are using the American system, where A is the highest, and I think in Britain I think it's similar. A is the highest. So thank you for allowing me to have an A grade from those 5 subjects, and express gratitude for it, and practice gratitude for other things as well, because if you practice gratitude for just those things, it might not be enough. You will feel it. Use your feeling. Always use your feeling. If it's not enough, express gratitude for other things. Okay, what is your favorite candy? Come on, mate, don't ask me silly questions. Hello again. Yes, hello, Zilinium. Okay, you are in India. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, the same rules apply. We are all human beings, we are the same. No matter where we are, we might wear different clothes, have different habits, but deep inside we are the same. We have the same feelings, emotions, our minds and subconscious minds, they work in the same way. We have similar desires. We are all the same, okay? So again, step number 1, decide what you want. Step number 2, develop a burning desire for it. How do you develop a burning desire? Reduce doubt and worry. And how do you do it? One of the ways is focusing on gratitude for everything you got in your life. Everything. And there is always something you could be grateful for. Okay, I'm gonna actually check some comments if there was anything interesting. Sorry, actually I need to move my email client a bit. In the meantime, I'm waiting for questions from you guys. No, okay. How would you go to a deceased pet and ask pardon for negligence? Okay, the same way you would do it with anyone else. That's actually a comment from one of my videos about guilt. So yeah, if you're guilty, it's same thing. You don't need to ask someone who's dead for forgiveness. You just say, I forgive myself for doing this, you know. And if you want to talk to that person aloud or in your mind. That's all fine. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. So remember, there is never a good reason to be guilty about something. Take responsibility and clean up your mess, but never feel guilty, because that doesn't help anyone. Okay, right, we have the anonymous guys. Thank you. I'm obviously getting inspired. I'm really glad that you are getting inspired. I'm inspired as well. Thank you for being here. Okie dokie. Do we have any come on guys, ask me questions or I'm going to finish in a moment, if you don't mind. Oh, someone is asking, how do I stop talking though? That's another from my videos, how to deal with people who don't stop talking. Okay, if you're a very talkative person, you practice listening. Start listening to people and become interested in other people instead of in yourself. Because when you talk, why did you retract the message, you know? Come on, that was a lovely message. And if you met us, could you take us to your house and do your show and show your setup? You know, I don't really want to, because it's not a very something, it doesn't look really good. Apart from what you see, it doesn't look very good, so probably not. Setup is simple, just the camera, a big monitor. Over the camera I've got a small lamp, and you can see I've got a microphone. Sometimes I have a different microphone, so that's it. But yeah, if you came to me to visit me, probably I would show you. If it's just you know, I'm not gonna show it publicly, but one person or two, yeah, that's not a problem. Okay. Okie dokie. So guys, last chance. If there are no more questions, I'm gonna finish. So today it's gonna be only half an hour, which is good. I think it's good enough. By the way, next live, I'm thinking I'm gonna do Thursday evening again, 8 p.m. and then probably it will be only once a week. Okay, I think once a week will be enough. Just a regular time every week. It will be easy for me, easy for everyone. Okay. Someone's asking again, where am I from? You should guess. I'm from London. I mean, originally I'm from Poland, and I've lived in London for over 15 years now. How can I finish my work faster? Again, develop a burning desire, and that's number one. You will finish things faster. Don't say that you are a beautiful human being, an intelligent, smart man. Believe in your goals and work hard. Okay, I don't know what you mean by saying that. I think it's important to say that you are beautiful and that you are intelligent and smart. And yes, believing in goals is important. Work harder, work hard. Okay, working hard, that's an interesting thing. Working hard is important, but only if you have set the right goals and you have a burning desire for achieving something. And you're not like just working for the sake of working, but you are really guided. You're working because you have this desire that's driving you. Because just working hard is not gonna get you very far. You know, like there is a good example. Imagine a fly in a room trying to break through the glass and go outside. And no matter how hard it tries, it cannot. It can do this for an hour, 2 hours until it dies. And what it just would be better for the fly to do, simply look around. Okay, there is another window that's open, a door that's open, and I can fly out there, and in a few seconds it could be free. So it's the same with working hard. If you're working hard but not really thinking about where you're going, what's going on, and if there is a better way, your results will be pretty poor or even, you know, miserable. So working hard is a part of the equation, but it's not the most important thing. Okay, because you said my setup doesn't look good. I don't know what you mean, your setup. Okay, under some of your videos or something. I don't remember. Okay, not to worry. Okay then. Okay, cool. All right then, guys, it's past. I think I'm gonna finish this this whole transmission. So You've been brilliant. See you on Thursday, 8 p.m. Deal? Have a lovely week, and remember, always express gratitude for everything you have. Well, not always, but most of the time, and have a special time when you like really focus on gratitude. Okay, cool. Take care, guys. Ciao.